series as it's tied right now 1-1. We're going to announce the non-starters, then the starters for each team. We'll take team pictures, and then we'll play. We'll start with the visitors. He's a first, just come out of the half-court, we'll announce the name, what we do. He's a first-team Capital Athletic League selection and a second-team All-Metro 6'3", small forward from Sacramento High School. Give it up for number 2, Isaiah Talmadge. He's a 4.0 student and student body president, also the record holder in scoring at Jesuit High School with 49 points in the game this year. First-team All-Metro, 6'2" guard from Jesuit High School. Give it up for number 5, Jack Jones. He's a CIS San Joaquin Section Sportsmanship Award recipient, a San Joaquin Section champion, a 2-time CIS NorCal Open Division champ, Sacramento B Co-Player of the Year, 5'8" point guard from Sheldon. Give it up for number 11, Justin Wynn. He's the Sierra Foothill League MVP, 6'6" guard from Oak Ridge High School. Give it up for number 14, Drake Middleton. He's a first-team All-Capital Valley Conference selection, the #1 scorer in the D2 San Joaquin section with a 3.65 GPA, a 6'3" point guard from Antelope High School. Give it up for number 20, Ty Jean Burrell. Injured, not playing today. The Tarkanian and Gridley Invitational All Tournament, ranked number 130 in the national-wide rivals. A Long Beach State commit, number 22, Joshua Morgan from Sheldon High School. He's watching at home. Gotta recognize him. He's a 6'7" forward from Grant High School. Give it up for number 33, David Jones. And the MVP of the Rosemont Tourney and first-team Capital Valley Conference selection. He's a 6'8" forward from Bella Vista High School. Give it up for Craig Hinsey.
Something turn off.
And the starters, first team All-Metro, 6'5" point guard from Grant High School, #1, Steven Richardson. He's a first team All-Metro, and he's going to Cal State University East Bay, 6'2" guard from Sheldon High School. Give it up for number 4, Cato Williams. He's not one, but 2-time Capital Athletic League MVP. Third-team All-Metro, 6-foot point guard from Rio Americano, number 10, Jake Paxton. Fourth-team All-Metro recipient, 6'8" forward from Monterey Trail, number 24, Bryce Fitzgerald. And he's a fourth-team All-Metro recipient, a 6'7" forward from Grant High School, number 35, D1 Pruitt. And coaching, we got the Sac High coaching staff, Coach Earl Allen. They finished 20-11 this year, advancing the second round in the state D2 playoffs. We appreciate those coaches coming out and volunteering their time to help these guys have a great experience. That's the Sacramento All-Stars. We're gonna take the team pictures. Foto Pro Sports is here today taking team pictures, individual pictures. The Boys Bay area. He's headed to UC Riverside. He's a 6'3" guard from College Park High School. Number 0, Zion Pullen. He was the Bay Area Junior of the Year and third-team All-Metro as a junior. He's heading to UC Davis. He's a 5'10" point guard from Heritage. Give it up for Ezra Mannion. He's the Mission Valley League MVP and also awarded the Bay Area Player of the Year, a 5'11" point guard from James Logan. Number 6, Brett Thompson. He was West Catholic Athletic League All-League, a 6'9" forward from Valley Christian High School. Give it up for number 7, Jay Allen Tovar. He was the MVP of the Gridley Tournament, first team All-Metro with a 3.86 GPA, 5'11" guard from Salesian, number 11, Javon McClanahan. Also first team All-Metro and a Tri-County Rock League MVP, sporting that same 3.86 GPA, 5'11" guard from Salesian, number 13, Jaden McClanahan. Injured and not making it today, Cal High Player of the Week recipient from St. Joseph, Notre Dame, number 14, Julian Bonds. Sure you're watching at home. And our starting lineup, a Tri-County League MVP, D4 state champion, a 6'2" guard from Jesse Bethel High School, and our dunk contest champion today, number 1, Chance McMillian. He was 13 All-Metro. He's heading to San Diego State University, 6'8" small forward from San Leandro, number 2, Keyshawn Johnson. He was a not one, but two-time West Alameda County Shoreline MVP, 5'7" point guard from Arroyo High School. Give it up for number 3, Nico Icales. He's heading to Stanford University, 6'9" St. Ignatius High School, number 21, Neil Begovic. And rounding out the starter, second team, All-Metro co-MVP of the West Alameda County Conference. He's heading to Cal Poly Pomona, 6'4" guard from Bishop O'Dowd, number 25, William Chevron. And our coaching staff, Bishop O'Dowd, head coach Lou Ritchie and his staff, finished 23-9 on the season, advanced to the regional semifinal in the state D1 playoffs. Again, we appreciate them coming out to help make this game possible.
Welcome to the 2019 All NorCal games on NorCal Sports TV. And this is the Bay Area versus Sacramento. And the Bay Area will be championship. So that's for the Bay Area. Coach Earl Allen, Sacramento, Keith just talked about. Another friend of the program at NorCal Sports TV. I think we've got everything ready to go. Our officials, Jason Alabanza, Sheree Mitchell, and William Carley. Again, the Bay Area in the light-colored uniforms, Sac in the dark. Bergovich defensively, preferred walk-on going to Stanford. And a quick basket, tack mode.
And Chance McMillan, who won the dunk contest earlier today. Chris showing us those athletic abilities.
And a quick push up the court. William Chavrin buries the three. And William going to Cal Poly Pomona. He had 17 points in the win over San Joaquin Memorial, was our player of the game. Averaged nearly 12 a game and 5 rebounds. But they stopped Jalen Green defensively. They really did a good job. That's Bishop O'Dowd and William Chavrin. Fitzgerald buries the three. He played yesterday in the South Optimus game up in Sacramento.
Yeah, Bryce Fitzgerald, as Chavrin knocks home another three. A really complete player at Monterey Trails. Didn't really get a chance to show his stuff in the postseason because they didn't have a great postseason. But, you know, he's a great player, and he's going to be a great player at the next level regardless where he goes.
Chavrin hits 2 threes and then the steal, and it's helter-skelter. A miss. And Chavrin called for the reach-in. So McMillan, Johnson, Collis, Berkovich, and Chavrin are the starters for the Bay Area. For Sacramento, Richardson, Williams, Paxton, Fitzgerald, and Pruitt. Fitzgerald with another basket.
And you see Bryce Fitzgerald, Chris, using that big body to his advantage, making sure that he gets the contact, embraces it, likes the contact, puts it up and in, 2 points.
Averaging a double-double in his senior season. Berkovich hits the three out of St. Ignatius High School, WCAL, one of the most competitive teams in the league, in the competitive leagues in the state.
And Bregovich is going to go to Stanford, Chris, and really try to make them a contender in the Pac-12, a wide-open conference lately. Oregon won the whole thing as an underseed.
Then we've got a block shot, our first Wilsonberger of the game. Pruitt with the block, protecting the hoop out of Grant High School.
First Wilsonberger, this one. Many more to come. Bay Area and Sacramento always have great blocks.
Little dipsy-do from Fitzgerald, and then ends up being And Sheree Mitchell with the call and the correction. One of the most confident officials you'll all see.
Sheree walking by saying, "Don't worry, I got this. We believe in you, Sheree."
Yes.
Way to go.
Acalis misses. Berkovich with the putback, and he's got a couple of field goals.
You see the ability by Berkovich, Chris, to just come from one side of the floor to the next. No hesitation. Just get in there, let the bodies hit the floor, and put the basketball up and in.
Williams misses, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Bay Area.
The Bay Area's always had great point guards and shooting guards, Chris. You go back to the likes of Gary Payton, Jason Kidd, Sacramento, same exact thing. So it's kind of a mirror whenever these two teams play each other in playoffs or all-star games like this.
Berkovich on fire. He's got 3 field goals.
And he has the ability, Chris, to shoot that outside shot. That's why his game is so great and deadly. Inside, outside.
Williams with a layup the other way. Had a lot of Berkovich had a lot of small schools and Ivy League schools after him. Dad played at Cal, but he'll walk on to Stanford. Johnson showing his ability away from the basket.
Yeah, you see right here the tempo, Chris, is just picking up a couple misses, and they're already going back and forth. Two great teams here.
Got a foul and correction. First of many more mistakes to come. Chance McMillan was the one that hit the 3 on the previous possession for the Bay Area boys.
Chance Mack won the dunk contest. Says, hey, maybe you should have put me in the 3-point shootout, Dion. I should have put me in both.
I'm getting a little emotional, a little clumped. The old band is getting back together. Dion I working his magic behind the controls, giving our director Luis Rangel a little R&R here.
It's always a great time when the band gets back together, Chris.
Well, we used to do it, and he would do 2 cameras and direct, and I would just announce, and it's like somehow we'd get it all done. And some of the best games we did, some of these players from Salesian and St. Pat's were involved in those games. So excited to be here.
How far we've come in the game of life, Chris Babcock.
That 3 doesn't go by Pruitt, and Brett Thompson with the rebound.
Oh, here we go.
He had quite a season for James Logan. Went to the state championship.
Almost won it. Had 30-plus. You were there. I was there. McKenna Guerrero was there. Brett Thompson, his cousin Brazion. Dion I and McKenna Guerrero and I went to James Logan when they played. And that was a great game. So Brett's got game. I hope that some college takes a chance on him. He really could shoot it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up going to City College of San Francisco. It's kind of a lot of players from James Logan have gone on and been very successful at City College of San Francisco. The Twins' powers will activate. Jaden and Jovan McClanahan have checked into the game, along with Jay Allen Tovar out of Valley Christian. And the McClanahan defense is already shining through. And Poland is the beneficiary of that defense.
Zion Poland going to UC Riverside next year, Chris. He really has a great shooting stroke as we get a little contact there.
And Jaden McClanahan with the defense.
We're going to get my guy Justin Nguyen from Sheldon alum. Here we go. A little friendly gathering here.
Jones win, Talmadge, Middleton check in the game for Sacramento.
And I tell you one thing, Chris. Earl Allen, the coach of Sacramento, a great coach, loves the game, loves life. You can't get any better than that. The universe is with you, Earl Allen.
A lot of opportunities at the basket, once, twice, 3 times. Long rebound to Middleton, and he misses. Jay Allen Tovar with the rebound. And average 18 points a game for Coach DeLuca. One of the most sought-after unsigned seniors on a lot of schools' radars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Jaden McClanahan misses, but the reason why we just mentioned about teams in schools after Tovar, there was an example. And then gets the block shot And it ends up going to be a transition opportunity. Javon to Brett Thompson, and the three is good.
Brett Thompson with that awesome curly hair, tied up. He's got that shooting stroke on lock. Chris Babcock came so close to win the state championship, him and his cousin, but still having some fun here at the NorCal All-Star Game.
Javon to Jaden. Back to Jaden. Tovar fills the lane.
Oh, Tovar going Ovar into the key, Chris Babcock.
And there's 4 coaches from City College of San Francisco. Coach Giacomassi from Las Positas is here, and a few other coaches. They'll be talking to Mr. Tovar. Thompson misses at the basket. Win with the rebound.
You better believe it, Chris Babcock. They're like Hawks. We're here at Las Positas, the home of the Hawks. They're like Hawks, looking for the next guy to get their program some more wins next year. Got a foul on the floor.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. You're watching the 2019 All NorCal games on NorCal Sports TV. Straight Sports stand out from the rest with custom uniforms for Straight Sports, the official uniform provider of the 2019 All NorCal games. Who will be our Straight Sports standout performer of the game? FitPro GO. FitPro GO, proud partner of the 2019 All NorCal games. Foto Pro Sports, more than just sports photography. Locker room renovations, wall graphics, posters, and more. Man Enterpriises provides upscale bodyguard security services for all occasions for your personal needs. San Francisco City Cats, currently ranked #1 in the ABA, sfcitycats.com. DJ Trev, contact him at DJ Trev 2009 on Instagram. Meeting rooms on demand, a unique alternative to horribly expensive hotel meeting rooms. Seating up to 50, Arizona, California, Nevada. For more details, go to Meeting Rooms on Demand. Vincent R Maher, Professional Law Corporation, covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties. On the media timeouts, play the 3 videos if you can find it. We lost it.
And a great job, as always, as Burrell goes to the free throw line. NorCal Sports had a great day of basketball so far, man. Just the 5, the universe with 1. We got all of our sideline reporters to the other side. Connor McGill, Rihanna Dyson, McKenna Guerrero, Dre Avalos. We got the conductor of the ship, Dion I. We've got Chris Babcock. We got everything. We've got life. We've got love. We got positivity. That's what we got. Awesome.
It must be Sunday. Somebody preaching.
There you go.
Burrell with the free throw. 17-point lead for the Bay. Jaden McClanahan with the basketball, and then a legal screen on Mr. Tovar.
Now for Team Sacramento, Babs, I really want to see this next couple minutes. Who's willing to include? Who's willing to pass the basketball? Who's willing to make the next step? Who's willing to take that extra inch, get everybody involved, make sure the chemistry's there, and put that basketball in the basket?
Hockey substitutions, all-star style for the Bay Area. Collis with the steal and got a little out of control, and it's a turnover or a missed field goal, but then a turnover.
And that's what Team Sacramento is going to need more of. You need some more ability to push that basketball, make Bay Area uncomfortable here. Let's get some turnovers.
Ezra Magnon out of Heritage.
Mr. Magnon, he'll be joining our Straight Sports standout performer of the game in the last game, Mr. Murphy at UC Davis next year. Can't go wrong with that combination, Chris Babcock.
Win with the basketball, trying to run a little offense. A 19-point deficit. Win misses. Burrell with the putback.
Mr. Burrell right there for the putback. Tyjon Burrell from Antelope High School. #1 scorer in D2 San Joaquin section last year.
And a turnover. Nope. It'll stay with the Bay Area.
The Bay Area has so many guards, a plethora of speed and tenacity. and the willingness to improvise on the fly like that.
Mannion finishes at the rack. Mannion at a Heritage High School, D1 NCS champion as a junior.
Now it's going to get fun because the next
Johnson, alley-oop! Mannion to Keyshawn Johnson out of San Leandro High School, and it's a 21-point lead in the first quarter.
Keyshawn Johnson said, let's go to the top floor. Chris Babcock, he checked into the Wilson Burger Hotel. He pushed all the buttons on the elevator. He went to the highest highs. Beautiful basketball right there on the replay. Look at this.
The alley and the finish at the basket.
Awesome.
Johnson running the court.
Now, Babs, I'm really going to be interested to see this next one because you know Mr. Jack Jones, who once had a 40-point game this season at Jesuit, he just checked in for Team Sacramento. And I love a guy who can fill up the stat sheet but also wants to win at the same time.
Gave Mannion a little too much space. Spike dunk doesn't go. Long rebound. McMillan win with a good defense. Jones will attack. And he gets the hoop. There's an athlete.
It's just beautiful poetry in motion right now, Chris Babcock. Everyone's out there freewheeling and dealing. The vibes at an all-time high. It's like when Jimi Hendrix played the Star Spangled or the national anthem with the guitar. Awesome. Would have loved to have been there, but I wasn't.
Mannion averaged 26 points a game in the BVAL. He did miss 4 league games. We did a couple of their, they probably don't want us back because Heritage lost both games that we streamed for NorCal Sports TV.
Well, maybe we come back and they win one.
Middleton misses the layup. He's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
You can never settle, Chris Babcock, for second best. You always got to shoot for the stars. Now, these guys right here on the floor, they're shooting for the stars, okay? They're coexistent.
Middleton misses the first free throw.
Too many people settle in life. Now, these guys out there, they paid the price, the sacrifice, the years training in the gym, the basketball, all coming as one. These guys are what the game is all about. Hustle, heart, tenacity.
Johnson with the rebound outlet to Mannion, behind the back to Chavrin, and the finish.
Awesome. Way to run the floor, way to get to the spot, and way to be there and embrace the pass. Don't wait to be open.
Co-MVP of the West Alameda County Conference.
Keep shooting, Jack. Keep shooting, Jack. They'll fall.
Oh, there's Lou Ritchie. You've been calling some masterful offense. You put up 41 in the first quarter. Mannion finishes at the basket. At the end of one. Bay leads 41-16. You're watching the 2019 All NorCal games on NorCal Sports TV.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum the stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum the stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
Hi, we do more than just photography here at photopros.com. Looking for that special product for your senior, banners, special schedule posters for your team, any market promotions, need your locker room redesigned, check us out at photopros.com.
An aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. 707-427-2800. Vincent R Maher, at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
To start the second quarter, the Bay Area ball.
Bay leads 41-16. Great start for them.
How about the Bay Area, Chris? 8 points for Neil Begovic, 7 for Chance McMillan. On the opposite side, leading scorer Bryce Fitzgerald for Monterey Trails with 5 for Team Sacramento.
Begovic with the steal. Jaden McClanahan comes back to the football. No basketball, but he's played a few football games in his time. Thompson for 3, back rim. Once, twice, 3 times. Jaden McClanahan with the 3.
Jaden McClanahan, he plays the game like Alan Holder, like Bob Dylan.
Went for the finger roll and missed. We saw a game. We did a game this year against St. Patrick, St. Vincent, and it was a loose ball.
Yes.
And he just came down to try to rip it home. Now, I don't know if he was capable of dunking, but it was the confidence of, I'm going right to the basket. I'm going right to the hole, and I'm going to try to flush it. And I just loved I love his confidence.
Confidence is half the battle in life, Chris Babcock.
So Jade McClanahan, he was hurt on February 9th. He got hurt against Albany in the T-Cal Championship.
Yes.
He didn't play much. He didn't play at all in the playoffs until the season-ending loss to Modesto Christian. Averaged 12 points a game, nearly 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jaden McClanahan, number 13 out of Salesian.
That just shows you what kind of teammate he is. Says, you know what, he could take the rest of the year off. Says, no, love the game too much. Time waits for no man, Chris Babcock.
His brother, Javon, with the basketball. A little shimmy, a little shake to Tovar, and he misses. Tovar wanted to foul, but young man, it's got to be a foul. I mean, a slappy, loud foul. Drive and kick.
Shoot it, Jack.
Jones misses.
I'd say right now, you talk about confidence, Chris Babcock with the McClanahan duo. Right there, you got a guy in Jack Jones. He'll keep shooting Chris Babcock until his arms fall off. The man says, you know what? Even though I missed this last one, this next one's going in. If that one doesn't go in, the next one will.
4-0 student body president at Jesuit High School, school record holder in scoring scored 49 in a game, averaged 17 a game, nearly 7 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists. Jack Jones.
And the man had a bad ankle that week, Chris Babcock. Imagine what would happen if he had a good ankle.
Jones, little give and go, missed at the basket by Kinsey. Double-double out of Bella Vista High School. Jaden McClanahan, side of the rim, Pruitt with the board. 45-18, it was 41-16 at the end of the first quarter. Wins fouled.
But you have to love the poetry and motion of the Bay Area team. Right now, they're all a cohesive unit, passing the basketball. They get the rebound, and before you know it, 2-3 guys are already down the floor in pursuit of that fast break opportunity. It's beautiful ball out there.
So win CIF Sac Joaquin Section Sportsmanship Award, Sac Joaquin Section Champion, 2-time NorCal Open Division Champion, and was the Sacramento Bee Co-Player of the Year, 10 points a game for Joey Rollins at Sheldon High School. Another one of those coaches that if you need something for Joey, you send him a text, he responds, and you got to love a basketball coach that plays hockey.
Joey Rawlings from my old high school. He's been there. I'll put it in perspective. He started his run when I was a senior. I'm a 25-year-old man now on the hunt for prosperity and peace and love amongst the universe. He's still going strong. Justin Nguyen, co-B player of the year, like you mentioned, Chris Babcock. Another guy named Bagley was a co-player with him. I heard he's pretty good, too.
Just a junior. He'll be playing in this game next year.
And that will be exciting. This year and next year. What a life. Uh-oh.
Thompson whistled for the tee, and he deserved it.
Let's go. Jake Paxton and Brett Thompson getting a little physical confrontation there.
He deserved the tee.
all in good competition, but let's all just back up a little bit. You know, pump the brakes. We're all with the good vibes. Now, this is our first technical of the day, yes?
So, yes. So Thompson, by getting called for the foul and then the technical foul, he now has 3 fouls.
And foul trouble was something Brett Thompson struggled with, Chris, in the D1 championship, as you know, against Chino Hills, who are now back-to-back-to-back state champions in the D1 section. Brett Thompson plus 30 that day, but he fouled out in the crunch time. And him and his cousin, you can't tell me that game might not have been different if Brett Thompson had been on the floor at the last couple minutes.
How about if there isn't a technical for a jersey number being wrong and you're not checking the book and having a T, and that they made that free throw, and that's an unforced error of simply not checking the book before the game and confirming that all of your jerseys are correct. So as soon as there was a foul called and the player at the bench is like, the book's like, hey, that number's not here. Thompson to the floor, he's fouled.
That would have been bad, Chris Babcock. I'm not an expert. I don't claim you one, but that would not have been good.
Well, they were whistled for a technical, and it cost him. It cost him a point.
Tragedy. Very tragic. So Brett Thompson, who you just mentioned, plays with that fire, plays with some passion. You know, maybe sometimes guys go overboard a little bit, but I like the passion. I'd rather have a guy with passion than no passion at all.
Well, it's the old never missed on a job interview when I used this one-liner, and they'd ask, what kind of worker are you? I said, well, would you rather tame a stallion or kick a mule?
There you go.
And anytime if they said kick a mule, then I knew I was, and they never would say that.
And
then I'd say I'm a stallion.
We need more Baker Mayfields, less Jay Cutlers.
So Thompson, Brett knows he plays that way. He's a very intelligent young man, so he wasn't shocked by the tee. Alley-oop! Nice finish, McClanahan. Dikovic at the basket, and nobody's back. And another alley-oop. Thompson to Tovar. And it's a 30-point lead, Keith.
Tovar could have a scholarship by the end of the night, Chris Babcock. Meanwhile, Neil Begovic going to the land of the trees in Palo Alto. He represents a big, strong tree himself with that last alley-oop. Beautiful.
Tovar getting a little too fancy there. That one-hand rip doesn't go, and another transition opportunity.
Jake Paxton with a great pass there, though. Behind the back. The artistry, the craft. Here we go.
Pruitt misses at the basket. And a finish by David Jones out of Grant High School.
Now we're starting to get some razzle-dazzle here.
Richardson with the layup. Tovar with the finish.
Tovar is going to have a scholarship by the night's end. Tovar going Ovar.
And we've got a timeout.
Beautiful.
Straight Sports, stand out from the rest with custom uniforms from Straight Sports, official uniform provider of the 2019 All NorCal Games. FitPro GO, made from real California milk. Find it in your local grocer. Foto Pro Sports, more than just sports photography, locker room renovations, wall graphics, posters, and more. Man Enterprises provides upscale bodyguard and security services for all occasions and for your personal needs. San Francisco City Cats, ranked #1 in the ABA. Get more information at sfcitycats.com. You can hear in the background DJ Trev. Find him at Instagram, DJ Trev 209. Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to horribly expensive hotel meeting rooms. Seating capacity up to 50, Arizona, California, and Nevada. Meeting Rooms on Demand for more details. Vincent R Maher, a professional law corporation serving Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties. CalStorm Central, excited to announce that CalStorm is coming to the central region of California. prepare our young athletes to compete at their highest level. For more details, contact us at calstormcentral@gmail.com.
Awesome job, Chris Babcock, reading those. Awesome job to all our sponsors all year. We cannot put on the program without you guys. Thank you so much, everybody, at the NorCal Sports TV program. Onward with the show. Beautiful.
Little trap off the timeout. High post entry, first one of the game, tipped out of bounds.
Now this game,
Sacramento inbound along the sideline.
Now this game started out with a little rock and roll pace. We've got a little jazz flute now.
Take a chance on me with a flush. Chance McMillan.
Chance Mack on the attack. Great hops. That's why he won the contest.
Talmadge at a sack high, averaging nearly 20 a game. Playing one more time for Coach Earl Allen. A miss. Fitzgerald with the basketball.
Earl Allen, great coach. You play for him, you learn to play the right way, and you learn to live life the right way. Awesome.
Drive and kick. Three is good. 54-29. Johnson misses. Talmadge, coast to coast.
Talmadge, a very underrated player this year in the sack area, Chris Babcock.
Johnson with a flush.
Johnson, not underrated. We know about him. We just found out some more on that one.
15 a game, shares the ball, played for one of our friends of the program, D Stamps over at San Leandro, going to San Diego State.
D Stamps tried his best to give Johnson the dunk contest.
And that was Johnson's last attack of the basket. 56-31.
Now, Chris Babcock talked about this early in the broadcast, earlier, between Central and Stan Joaquin. We, next year, are in the process of trying to get an in-game dunk award. Johnson would have been up for the award this year. That was nice. Oh, nice. Way to really be there.
Sacramento putting some hoops together. Jones with the basket. McCullough, 17-footers, good.
Sacramento, California. I was born there 25 long moons ago. Chris Babcock, City of Trees. We're vibing. The culture at an all-time high. We're on the way up. Sacramento proud.
McMillan, Magnon, back to McMillan. That three-pointer is good.
Chance McMillan really has impressed me. He's taking it inside, but then he takes it outside. The man's a dual threat Swiss Army knife.
Paxton goes through the press, lays it up and good. The Rio Americano senior with the basket, averaging nearly 15 a game, is two-time Capital Athletic League MVP.
Jake Paxton, a friend of mine.
Collis with the basket. Nobody's back on defense, and Talmadge takes advantage.
Jake Paxton's mom is a good friend of my mother. I was called early last week. They said, you will be calling a game that Jake Paxton's in? I said, okay, let me check it out. The word's gotten out. Beautiful.
McCullough for three. Back rim. Nice screen out by Richardson. Talmadge with another layup.
Been really impressed by the Sacramento team, Babcock. They really just said, you know what, we're down, we're not out. Let's get out there, let's compete, let's run the floor. Let's feel some vibes out here.
Magnon with the basketball. Step away jumper. Misses. Fitzgerald with another board. It was 41-16. You are watching the 2019 All NorCal games on NorCal Sports TV.
An aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800.
I don't. Fitzgerald at the free throw line.
I tell you what, Chris Babcock, Monterey Trails had some lean years the last couple of years, but they're building something. They really are. And if they keep getting kids like that, the sky's the limit for Robert Fields in that program. Bryce Fitzgerald, living proof of that.
McClanahan misses the 17-footer, but we got a
Second team on the line,
Bekovic at the free throw line, and it's good.
Begovic is going to be the typical Stanford player, Chris Babcock, fundamentally sound, knows how to pick his spots. He's going to be a treat in that Pac-12. Look out, the trees are coming.
Middleton goes right through the defense.
If I'm Brett Thompson right here, I got to take this myself. Let's see that scoring ability. Yeah, rise up. There you go.
Thompson with the three.
When you're a great poet, Chris Babcock, you can't put the pen down. You got to keep creating.
Thompson with the steal, and the layup is good. And
oh.
What Thompson loves to, I talked to him before the game because we did Monte Vista James Logan playoff game, and I counted he was on the floor 14 different times. So I said, hey, All-Star game, you're going to be on the floor, whatever it takes.
Brett Thompson, Chris Babcock, reminds me of Vincent van Gogh. A beautiful painter, an artiste, a man of culture, a man of style. He creates, he plays.
Burrell at the basket, reverse layup, and Thompson's on the floor again.
This is a great game, Chris Babcock. The score doesn't tell the whole story.
Chavrin with the beneficiary of the bad pass. Got a couple of early field goals. Been quiet ever since as we close out the first half. Thompson tries to get the chicken strip, doesn't. And Fitzgerald with the putback. And he's fouled and have an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Now that's great basketball. You missed the shot, Chris Babcock, but you see right here in the replay, the ability to follow the shot. You don't make it the first time, and at first you don't succeed, you got to try again. In life, it's all about correcting mistakes. This is great.
Basketball goes to the Bay Area.
How lucky are we today?
Jovan McClanahan with the basketball.
Almost.
Bekovic misses.
Oh.
Fitzgerald misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Lou Ricci with the save. And we're at halftime, 73-47. And we'll have a interview. It was 41-16 at the end of one, and it's 73-47. You're watching the 2019 All NorCal games on NorCal Sports TV.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack.
This is wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be? Finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
Just run another ad.
Hi, we do more than just photography here at photopros.com. Looking for that special product for your senior, banners, special schedule posters for your team, any market promotions, need your locker room redesigned? Check us out at photopros.com.
So we're here at halftime, and our Connor McGill is with head coach Earl Allen of Sacramento.
Thanks, Chris. I am here with Earl Allen. You guys are down in this one, 47-73. What is your second half approach?
We got to play harder. All those kids out there, they come from hard-nosed programs. I know all their coaches, and they're playing just like they're taught. You know, they're playing hardcore. We look a little shocked, but if we put a couple of minutes together when we play consistently hard and make some shots, we'll get back in it. We're not going to get back in it at one time, but we get back in it.
Tonight you represent the city of Sacramento. What is it like representing the city?
Oh, it's an honor. It's an honor. I appreciate it. I'm glad Dion gave me this opportunity, and look forward to being here again.
Then obviously second half ahead. What can we expect from your team? Maybe a possible comeback?
Hey, I told them, you're representing your city, games on TV, got to show some pride for your city and come out here and compete, man.
Thanks, Coach. Best of luck in the second half. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Connor. And now we have looking forward to interviewing the Bay Area coach, Lou Ritchie. Until we have Lou back, we'll quickly give some statistics. Bikovich with 13, Chance McMillan with 12, Brett Thompson with 11, Bryce Fitzgerald with 9, and Isaiah Talmadge with 8. Our Diana Rizon is with Lou Ritchie of Bishop O'Dowd.
Coach, you're already off to a great start, 73-47. How nice is it to have a group of guys that just gel so well together?
You know, it's really nice. The kids are playing hard. They want to play with each other. They're all very coachable, and they're very talented.
How do you plan to maintain this lead in the second half? That's
going to be the challenge. Is, you know, do we let down or do we keep our foot on their neck? So hopefully we can do that.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Thank you.
You're watching the 2019 All NorCal games on NorCal Sports TV.
An aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. 707-427-2800. Vincent R Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
All right, everybody, Brianna and I are back at it again as we see the Bay Area is dominating. So, Brianna, as you're covering the Bay, what do you like from this team so far?
Well, I expected this outcome, McKenna. You know, it's 73-47 right now. There's a lot of talent on the Bay Area team. We had that exciting alley-oop between Ezra and Keyshawn. We got some threes knocked down by Brett, Chance, and Will. And I think Sacramento's just not executing as well. But we'll see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. If anyone knows how to make a comeback, it's Justin to win. So we'll just see. Stay tuned for all the action right here on NorCal Sports TV. Back to you guys.
Thank you, ladies. 73-47 will finish the statistics for Sacramento. Fitzgerald with 9, Stephen Richardson with 7, Isaiah Talmadge with 8, and David Jones with 8. For the Bay Area, Johnson with 7, Bigovich with 13, Chance McMillan with 12, and Brett Thompson with 11. Jovan McClanahan with 4 assists for the Bay Area. And you heard Lou Ritchie. Are we going to finish strong, or are we going to let them back in the game and for Sacramento, as Coach Earl Allen said, Keith, we're not going to get back in this all at once. We've got to do it one possession at a time.
Coach Allen, a dear friend of mine, a dear friend of yours, a lover of life and peace, great basketball. We are so lucky to have both these great coaches, Coach Ritchie, Coach Earl Allen. We're so lucky to have all these guys playing basketball. We're lucky to be here. How great is life today? Fantastic. And this SAC team looking to get back in the game, Chris. What a day.
So the Bay Area was ahead 41-16 at the end of one, and it was 73-47 and a half. Good news, it was a 32-31 game in the second quarter, but when you're trailing so big, you got to win the second and the third and the fourth quarter if you're going to come back.
You really got to be stout on defense. It's about getting in the passing lane, boxing out.
Take it. Ezra Magnon with the three, Heritage High School Patriot. But then Williams goes right to the basket, going to Cal State East Bay, averaging over 11 a game, nearly 4 assists. Tovar been living at the basket.
Tovar living his best life. Putbacks, dunks, rebounds. Cato Williams, one of the best players our high school's ever seen. Job well done to him. We wait to see what embraces him on the new horizon at the next level. Play on, Cato.
There's some athleticism. Magnon to Tovar, and he's fouled by Cato Williams, and Tovar will get a couple of free throws.
Tovar is getting to the rim with ease, Chris Babcock. The size is one thing, but it's the ability to use the weight, to understand I have the physical advantage. I'm going to inflict my will on you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's what separates the great ones.
Foul called on Williams, his first.
Tovar, West Catholic Athletic League All-League last year. They don't just give anyone that award, Chris Babcock.
He's got 9, make it 10. 82-51. Williams. But Magnon with the steal. Pacallis for 3, doesn't go. But Tovar, right place at the right time with the flush.
Las Positas and SF City are going to have a foot race, Chris Babcock, to get to Tovar first. Whoever wins, embrace the moment, sell your program.
Magnon at the basket once again. Wynn drives, kicks it over to his teammate Williams, who sets a screen for Wynn. Now those are two teammates. Those were guys from different schools, and little miscommunication, and it's a turnover.
The Bay Area is loaded, Chris Babcock. These guys wonder if they could play at the 24-hour rec league. They'd take all comers, and they'd probably win.
Middleton with the steal, and he gets the layup right through the defense.
Embrace the contact, Chris Babcock. Finish at the rim. Life's all about finishing strong.
Pulling over to Collis out of Arroyo High School. Misses the elbow jumper.
And the man was royalty when he played there.
Middleton got out of step. Jones with the putback.
Tovar is everywhere, Chris Babcock. Defense, offense. Like I said, he's a Swiss Army knife. Tovar could build a float, paddle people to safety in case of a flood. The man's that talented.
I don't even know what that means.
You never know, Chris
People
Babcock.
just order wraps on Amazon.
Yeah, well, he could probably do that too.
Middleton with a reverse layup.
The internet's a great thing. But so is life. We got to get out more. We got to see more trees, more flowers. We got to see more basketball. I haven't been to enough basketball games in my life, and neither have you.
Nice cut to the basket. McMillan with the layup.
Chance McMillan.
Collis with the assist.
He's not the biggest guy as far as body weight, Chris Babcock, but he gets it done with length and size. It's not all about who can bench press 300 pounds. It's about who gets to the spot first.
Nice drive. Talmadge. He's in double figures.
We put too much emphasis, I feel like, in prep sports on size. You can't gauge the size of a heart, the size of a man's passion. We got to take more of that into accountability.
Magnon misses. Jones goes to the basket, misses the opportunity. McMillan, strong catch in traffic, goes for the one-handed flush, didn't finish. And then he shoots the baseline jumper, and he's dead-eye.
That man was walking on a dream. Now, that man was walking on a dream, too.
Jones with the flush.
Lord. Where was that in the dunk contest?
Jason Alabanza, seeing the fool along the sideline, calls the quick little timeout for the substitution, which you have to do in the All-Star games.
I love the creativity.
Jovan McClanahan, dead-eye with that one.
The greatest people in life, Chris Babcock, think on the fly. Steve Jobs, he didn't need a whole bunch of clothes. He wore a turtleneck every day. Vincent Van Gogh, he just painted with one ear. Chance McMillan, he just dunks the ball. That's great.
Jaden McClanahan, alley-oop. Oh, Keyshawn Johnson. He's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
And Bryce Fitzgerald's about to check in. He says, I want a piece of that action right there. I want a little poetry in my life. Let me get that basketball, see what I can do. This is great. This is fantastic.
You are watching the 2019 All NorCal games on NorCal Sports TV.
Where's I?
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum to the stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
On her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum to the stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
An aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
Hi, we do more than just photography here at photopros.com. Looking for that special product for your senior, banners, special schedule posters for your team, any market promotions, need your locker room redesigned? Check us out at photopros.com.
Keyshawn Johnson at the free throw line, shooting two. Misses the first.
You see the athleticism that the Bay Area and Sac are known, though, for Chris Babcock. These two areas, they always come out with athletic players, and that's great for college recruiters.
We had him, we did his last high school game. They lost to De La Salle in the playoffs, and he met up with one of the best defensive teams in the state, and they just really slowed things down for the Pirate offense. Jones with the finish at the basket.
You talk about Pirates. You know, you think about Johnny Depp and Pirates of the Caribbean. You also think of Jack Jones from Jesuit. Those Marauders.
I think of Roberto Clemente when I'm thinking about Pirates.
Oh.
Fitzgerald with
and they never
more
talk
like
about
a fling than a flush.
They never talk about him anymore. The disrespect.
Chavrin turns it over. He was thinking flush there to Bikovic, but didn't happen.
Well, he was thinking flush. The other team was thinking, you know, an ace in the hole. Everyone thinks in their own way, Chris Babcock. We got to get more people to think out there. Think, analyze.
Pruitt turns it over.
These are two great
Richardson
teams.
in the game for Talmadge.
This is a collection of talent that words cannot talk about. These two teams are so gifted. Look at this.
Jovan McClanahan dribbling around. Chavrin to the rescue with the layup. They played one of the better high school games in Northern California, the MLK Classic at St. Mary's.
That's
and
fantastic.
Bishop O'Dowd was ahead for the entire game, but then Salesian took over in the fourth quarter. Chavrin for the three.
Well, if you had the Bay Area scoring under 100, you'd be wrong.
Jones with the assist to Fitzgerald.
Oh, look at this.
Little showtime. Jaden to Chavrin.
That's magic. That's poetry. That's living on the edge. That's the vibes. That's Jimi Hendrix burning the guitar. Look at this. The creativity, the improvisation.
You're just toying with them.
This is
Jaden to Jovan.
This is great.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Fitzgerald misses. And Jovan McClanahan with the rebound. He goes coast to coast. But it's turned over. And Jones to Burrell. We got a basket for Sacramento.
There we go. Let's get out in the open court and live. Let's get out there. One heartbeat, one pulse. Share that basketball. Put it in the fast break. Let's get it going.
Chavrin misses the three. And then Jovan McClanahan called for the foul. Thompson, Magnon, Acalis, McMillan, and Poland check in for the Bay Area.
But this is where you find out who are the thinkers. Who are the motivators? You're down a lot, but you got to keep playing. You got to compete. Life's about competing. It's about always having that drive, that motor to succeed.
Jones misses the three.
You got to love what you do.
And then we've got a foul on the rebound. Pruitt's fouled by Thompson, and that's his fourth.
The Beatles said it best. All you need is love. You got to love what you do every single day of your life. You got to get up and say, today's going to be the best day of my life. I'm going to attack today with a passion and love unbeknownst to mankind.
Fitzgerald with the jump hook.
This guy, Brett Thompson, I really hope someone picks him up.
Acalis, pretty move, takes advantage of his disadvantage size-wise. Little shimmy and shake, and Pruitt called for the reach-in.
They should open up a burger spot called the Shimmy Shake and sell shakes, and it would be a great idea.
Stop on a dime. Poland buries the 15-footer.
Zion Poland really has a chance to be great at the next level, Chris Babcock. He checks all the boxes physically.
Finger roll doesn't go, but Richardson with the finish. Air ball. Sacramento coming the other way. Pruitt's left-handed dunk doesn't go.
It was the right idea, though.
Poland, Acalis to Ezra. Magnon out of Heritage with another basket. Jones with the finish.
Jack Jones sounds like a detective, a PI detective. Except he's not a PI detective, Chris Babcock. He's a heck of a basketball player. So is this guy.
Thompson with the 32-footer.
This man is a walking bucket. Literally a walking bucket. You can put him anywhere in the court, he'll make the basket. No fear.
Fitzgerald with the three, misses. Magnon with the rebound. He'll push. Fadeaway 17-footer goes.
We call that a filet mignon, Chris Babcock. Served medium rare. I don't really know if they serve those medium rare, but who knows. Got to protect the equipment.
Pulling to Magnon. Still not our best in-game dunk, but that's the second best one.
Oh, this might be it.
It might be tied for second. It's 113-77, and here's the last basket by the Bay Area. The Heritage senior with the flush. Straight Sports, stand out from the rest with custom uniforms from Straight Sports, the official uniform provider of the 2019 All NorCal Games. FitPro GO, proud partner of the 2019 All NorCal Games. Foto Pro Sports, more than just sports photography, locker room renovations, wall graphics, posters, and more. Man Enterprises provides upscale bodyguard and security services for all occasions and for your personal needs. San Francisco City Oaks, ranked #1 in the ABA, sfcitycats.com. DJ Trev, find him on Instagram at DJ Trev209, official DJ of the 2019 All NorCal Games. Meeting rooms on demand, a unique alternative to horribly expensive hotel meeting rooms. Seating capacity up to 50 with locations in Arizona, California, and Nevada. Vincent R Maher, longtime partner of NorCal Sports TV, a professional law corporation, servicing Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties, and Cal Storm Central. Excited to be a part of the central region of California, preparing young athletes to compete at the highest level. For more details, contact Cal Storm Central at gmail.com. So what do you got for scoring, Keith?
All right, check it out, Chris Babcock. We've literally got 7 guys in the Bay Area in double figures. 18 points for Mr. Chance McMillan, 17 for Ezra Magnon, 14 points for Chavarin, Thompson, and Tovar. Just a beautiful display of basketball. The Bay Area, land of where they're Hyphy and Go Dumb, where the great Mac Dre played his hearts.
Tovar with the finish at the basket.
Where the great Mac Dre played his way into the hearts of millions. Gone too soon, just like Nipsey Hussle. We need more people like that. Innovators, thinkers, people who do good, spread positivity. And the rest will take care of itself.
So Fitzgerald leads Sacramento with 15, Talmadge with 10, and David Jones with 12. Pruitt at the free throw line makes the first.
Now what you're seeing, Chris Babcock, from the Bay Area team is all these guards, a lot of them are still undeclared or unsigned. So they have an opportunity today to really catch the eye of guys like Las Positas and SF City College, who, as you know better than I do, they love guards.
And there's other coaches here. I know Gavilan College is in the house.
Boy. Oh, boy.
And Johnson with the flush.
This man did not win the dunk contest. He does not care.
He's now in double figures with 10.
He's winning the game of life, and that's more important.
Long three doesn't go. Chavarin gets the rebound, and Johnson with another flush, but he misses. In Kangaroo Court, they'd fine him.
How much do you think he get fined?
At least a couple of bucks. Somebody to buy a soda.
I tell you.
If you don't know what a Kangaroo Court is, it's not in Australia. Do yourself a favor and Google it.
I love Australia. I love Kangaroo Jack. Great movie.
Tovar hits the three.
I love the game of basketball, the rhythm, as Jake Paxton gets to the rim there.
Tovar's got 19 and 9 rebounds so far. Paxton at the line, shooting 2.
There has to be a rhythm to the game of basketball, Chris Babcock. These guys have it. These are the players that you look at. You say, who's staying late in the gym? Who's trying to take that next level to their game? Who's willing to work hard for the pot at the end of the rainbow, even though you can't see the rainbow right now? These are the kind of players that really make their lasting mark on the game.
Chavarin misses the layup. Johnson with the steal.
And we got a running clock now, Chris Babcock.
So the all-time made most points in a boys game is in jeopardy. Last year, Stan Joaquin scored 128. And
that's getting broken.
With this basket, they're only 4 points away from tying that, and they're going to blow that record away.
This Bay Area team is like a cheat code on a video game. But you have to love the competitiveness.
Baseline three goes by Cray Kinsey. And then a quick transition basket off the made hoop.
I still say that this SAC team has shown me something today. They have not quit. It's not going their way, but they're still playing hard. That's all you can ask.
Steal in the backcourt. Kinsey, 16-footer, doesn't go. Pulling with the rebound up to Chavrin. And the future Cal Poly Pomona basketball player with the reverse layup, and we've tied a record for the most points scored in a NorCal Sports TV All NorCal game. Spin cycle move is rejected.
I personally just
Johnson
put it on normal
got
wash.
one where the sun don't shine. Tovar with a reverse.
Tovar might get drafted next year.
So that is a new record for points scored in an all NorCal game, with 130 breaking a 128 record by Stan Joaquin. And here's the record-breaking hoop with the reverse dunk.
Good job, everybody. Way to play the game the right way. Way to hustle hard. Records, Chris Babcock, are meant to be broken. Except for Cal Ripkins. That'll never be broken. In today's day and age, the way players are babied and coddled, you'll never see that again.
Williams misses a three, and take a chance on me, McMillan. Acalis, basketball, sharing it around the perimeter, and Thompson with the finish.
Brett Thompson shoots the basketball the way Jimi Hendrix played the guitar, the way Robert Frost wrote poetry, the way Chris Babcock calls a basketball game.
Paxton, Magnon, take a chance, McMillan. The slam dunk winner with the alley-oop, 135-87, and running clock for a reason.
You know, Chris, I don't think Chance realizes the competition's over. I don't think he cares. He's just going to keep going.
We watched him play a lot of basketball.
This is great.
Kinsey with the three. Magnon with the layup. And the Bay Area is still pressing in the backcourt. They get another layup.
The Bay Area has given us so many gifts.
Kinsey with the flush.
The Bay Area gave us Joe Montana. The Bay Area gave us the catch. They gave us Pilo. They gave us Brett Thompson. You go, Bay Area.
McMillan misses, but Tovar there with a flush.
And we need to give G-Eazy some more respect in the game. Include everyone.
Tovar with a Wilson burger, served back hot, ready for dinner time, but no one wants that on the meal. And then flushes the other way. And Richardson with the dunk.
This is what the earth and basketball is meant to be played like. Have fun. Who cares about the score? Let's just go out there and play some basketball.
Thompson misses that three. Long rebound to McMillan.
What's that, Bryce? Now, Bryce Fitzgerald just told me he doesn't care about the score. That's the attitude. You got to get out there and just play. Life's a game of just enjoyment. If more people enjoyed life, we'd be fine. We got to pass on the message. We got to get the vibe out. All for one, one for all.
Thompson to McMillan, back up to Tovar, and he'll just go to the basket. Substitutions. Fitzgerald, Middleton, and Talmadge in. McClanahan twins, Chavrin, Bikovich in for the Bay Area.
this has been a
pulling
great day.
in for Tovar. He's got underrated written on his. She can referee and run in the clock.
We might let her do both.
Sheree Mitchell.
Sheree Mitchell.
No, we won't. Talmadge misses.
Sheree Mitchell, a great ref, a great lover of the game. She's having the time of her life. So are we here at this broadcast booth.
Jade McClanahan misses.
I got a good friend of mine to my left. I got a good friend of mine on his left. This is what life's about. And Justin Nguyen has the basketball, and he's passing that thing around.
Pass to the 18th row, turnover. That was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar couldn't have caught that pass.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar doesn't get enough credit for what he brought to the basketball game.
Sorry,
they outlawed the dunk.
Best player ever in the game. The single greatest weapon in professional sports. Unstoppable, the skyhook. Javrin finishes.
They outlawed the dunk in the NCAA for a brief moment because of Mr. Jabbar. Who at
Middleton for three. Doesn't go.
Who at the time was named Lou Alcindor.
Ball out of bounds. Jones checks in for Wynn. And Keyshawn Johnson checks in for Will Chavrin.
I feel like my friend Mars Parker could have a joke about this game. And I would probably laugh. It would be that funny.
Bryce Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. Jade McClanahan with the miss. Bikovic. St. Ignatius.
Neil Begovic is going to become a tree at Stanford.
Trying to do color commentary, too.
Neil Begovic is going to become a tree at Stanford. I happen to be a very big lover of trees.
Alley. Ooh! Jovan McClanahan to Keyshawn Johnson.
Now,
Jade McClanahan with the steal. He's going to. Oh, he wanted to get it to Keyshawn one more time. Protect the equipment at all cases.
Protect all the equipment. Protect life.
We can replace people. We can replace people. We can't replace the equipment.
We also need to realize we can't replace the wildlife, and we can't replace guys like Jack Jones, who score the basketball at ease.
Drake Middleton with the layup. Keyshawn Johnson with a one-handed flush.
Keyshawn Johnson. Drake Middleton.
This was an excellent basketball game. We got Dion I there with the youngster and the iPhone. Everyone's getting a piece. 30 seconds to go. Connor McGill. He's got a great suit on. We got Rihanna Dyson.
Get one of them.
Another dunk. Here we go.
Jaden went for the flush.
That's how you finish it, Bryce. Hold no prisoners.
One more time. And it's a 156-104 victory.
With a new all NorCal games records, Bay Area 158, Sacramento 104.
So Bay with Beria with the win over Sacramento.
Rihanna dives into our left as we get ready to end this one. We got one more game. I officially found out it was Rihanna today. Chris Babcock, what do you think about this game?
Well, Barry got off to a 41-16 lead in the first quarter and pretty much cruised past that point. So we'll have. Just wait till we have. So we're going to have our Straight Sports standout performer of the game. And then we'll have the defensive player of the game. And Dion is going to introduce those.
We'd like to give our award, the Straight Sports Standout Performer of the Game. Straight Sports, they provided and designed all the jerseys and the awards for the day. STRHsports.com. Couldn't have done the event without them. Our Straight Sports Standout Performer of the Game, getting his second backpack today. Give it up for Chance McMillian. Basketball and everything in that team, man. Congratulations. We're going to do some interviews with our crew here. And our defender of the game. Our defender of the game, a lot of people that were getting after today, is going to go to Ezra Banyan. The defender of the game.
So our standout performer of the game was Chance McMillan. Rihanna Dizon is with Chance. Go ahead, Rihanna.
Congratulations, Chance. You're our Straight Sports Standout Performer of the game. Now, you guys took control of the game early. You took control of the game in the first quarter. Not only did you beat them, but you broke the record for highest points scored in the NCSTV All-Star Game. What does this say about the Bay Area?
It says that we are some dogs. We will come at you and we're not going to stop. That's what we did this game.
And these are the moments that you won't forget, playing with your youth, seeing familiar faces. How are you taking in this moment?
I don't know. I'm just going as days go by. I don't know. Yeah.
It just feels good, right?
Yeah.
Well, keep working hard. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Rihanna. And now our defensive player of the game, our Connor McGill, is with Ezra Mannion of Heritage High School. Connor, take it away.
I'm here with our Straight Sports Standout Defense Performer of the game. Ezra, what a game for yourself. A great defensive performance and a huge win over Sacramento. What does it mean to get the win in this All-Star game?
It's pretty big because it's kind of like a rivalry, Bay Area versus Sacramento. So I just wanted to come out and play hard with all my teammates.
You had a lot of great defensive stops tonight. What did it take to pick up those big stops?
You just got to play hard and stop the man in front of you. The coach was talking about playing defense, making it exciting for the fans and stuff like that. So we decided to pick up our man and play good D.
A great season for yourself individually. What can we expect from Ezra going ahead to the future?
A great career at UC Davis. I got great coaches and great teammates that surround me.
Thank you, Ezra. And it has been a great 2 years at NorCal Sports TV, and I'm surely going to miss it. Connor McGill signing off, NCSTV.
Thanks, Connor, from Las Positas College, where the Bay Area beat Sacramento 158-104 to win the 2019 Boys Bay Area versus Sacramento All-NorCal game. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Rihanna Dizon, McKenna Guerrero, Connor McGill, David Martinez, Zachary Polson, Derry Arrieta, statistician Patrick Segurjian, Jason Green, Joe Montero, Jeremy Hurtado, our director Luis Rangel, Dion I, Keith Joganatis. I'm Chris Babcock here in Livermore. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.